I think the number was around direct property investing and how it's more, to make it more accessible for investors, because it's an illiquid asset class that they struggle to get access to, particularly not only in New Zealand and Australia, but internationally. I think probably the information is more opaque in a sense, and real estate is a localized industry, and therefore from an information perspective and a structuring perspective and ability to inspect and understand the nuances of local real estate and legislation is more difficult from here. I don't, and I think that's the whole of the reason we set up our Alvarium, was that we thought that the liquidity premium, if that is, or the illiquidity premium, was overstated in a sense that we can achieve substantial returns in the illiquid space with risk mitigation, and where we struggled was to create risk mitigation in the liquid space outside of the hedge funds without creating just a total return structure that didn't allow for outperformance. We think that once you're able to structure for risk mitigation in the illiquid space, the returns are available and far more significant. I think it's a natural that global capital is flowing from high capital regions that are emerging into safer capital regions, if you like, or more legislatively protected and legally protected markets. So simplistically, we're probably seeing capital flows from definitely Asia Pacific and the Middle East into the markets in Europe and the United States. Similarly, we're seeing Asia Pacific capital going to Australia and New Zealand. That's been a significant flow over time. And we're beginning to see quite a lot of Australian capital flowing up to Europe and the United States as well, given the amount of money that's been made over the last few years. But generally, if you were to put a generalization on it, it's emerging market capital, like the Middle East and Latin America and Southeast Asia, to a lesser extent Africa, flowing into the more developed markets where they can achieve legal protection around the assets.